This is the copy the angle construction. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by drawing an angle. It doesn't matter what size this angle is, how big it is, or how many degrees it is. So I'm just going to draw like this medium-sized acute angle. Again, acute or obtuse, it doesn't really matter what kind of angle you draw. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this angle onto this line. So I'm going to draw a line over here that I'm going to use to copy this angle. So what I need to do is I need to start by assigning a point on this line. It'll be the location for the vertex of my copied angle. So in the interest of keeping this simple, I'm going to pick this as my vertex for my new angle, and it's going to match up with the vertex for this angle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an arc where I'm going to take the point of my compass and place it at the vertex of my angle to be copied. And I'm going to make an arc of any size. And now I'm going to, without moving the setting of my compass, I'm going to take my compass, place the point of my compass at my new point, the location for my new vertex for my new angle, and I'm going to make an arc that intersects the line. And you notice I went a little bit further than I drew my arc a little bit bigger than the other one, but I just want to make sure I have enough room because we're going to make another arc to intersect this one later. Okay, so that's the first step. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the point of my compass and place it at the intersection with this arm of my angle and the arc that I just drew. And we're going to, and I'm going to match up the pencil part of my compass with the intersection of that arc and the other arm of my angle. So if I draw a little arc there, it needs to be a little bit smaller. Maybe trying a bit bigger angle. There we go. That's a little bit better. So I'm going to, now again, without moving the setting of my compass, I'm going to take the point end of my compass, I'm going to place it at this intersection. And I'm going to draw an arc that intersects the other arc. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a point where those two arcs intersect and going to connect those two arcs using my straight edge. In this case, I'm using the flat edge of a protractor. Oops. So if I extend those, what I'm left with now are two angles that should be congruent to each other. Let's check. Since I have my protractor out, I can measure this angle to be about, you'll notice that my line doesn't go quite far enough for me to really read. That's not a problem because I know that I can extend this line and doesn't change the angle measure. So I'll go and extend that a little bit. And now I should be all set. So if I look, that's 30, 35, looks like just about 36. If I measure my other angle, that one seems to be long enough. So again, match my crosshair up at the vertex and then read where I'm crossing. So this is 30, 35, 36 degrees. So I did a pretty great job copying the angle.